Greetings, ladies and gentle Go players. It's another wonderful Friday. I think I still want to call it May of 2024, making it a wonderful day for basics. After the whatever last week was with those Fordons, I don't even know what was going on with them. But yeah, those games didn't go very well. They were all crazy and literally leaving halfway in for no reason. So I'm back over here on OGS. Figure we'll go ahead and work on our quasi DDK-ish account. It is currently 9Q. All right, Keanu Leave. Good name. All right, got ourselves an 8Q game here. Fantastic. And let's just do what do you want to see? Maybe a freestyle opening. That way it's not contingent upon a framework. So we have this. I don't want to make a Kobayashi opening. I'm just not a fan of it. Could do an enclosure. Could do an inside approach. Enclosure is like super easy. Super easy. I'll just go ahead and inside approach. Inside approach, why not? Not playing a framework game, playing more of a territorial game probably. So let's do an inside approach. It's all good. I'm being kicked. Okay. I'm not a fan of the kick, but that's okay. A lot of people are, so that's fine. We'll get ourselves a base, and now we can start putting up dots on the board. All right, so we've got two big dots that are on the board right now. Dot numero 1 is here, and numero 2 is right there. Which one do I want to do? Let's block the extension from the enclosure. Those are pretty good ideas, because if they have an extend, block the enclose. If they have an enclose, block and extend. And if you get spam messages, unfortunate for you. Seriously, right when I start recording, they're gonna start cutting the lawn. You've got to be joking. I'm sorry if that's coming across. What is you, old school? I've got aggressive noise removal on right now, so here's hoping that the lawnmower that's apparently right outside, hopefully you can't hear that. Alright, so we've got that one. This one's still on board. We could pincer and try to take like 6 or 7 lines of territory. That is completely a-okay. We don't have to do it though. We don't have to do it. One, he should have extended one more over here. He didn't. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I could play here. I'm going to choose to play this one. I think it's a little bit more solid. I like it. I don't think the AI does, but I do. All right. So there is this to reduce and expand potentially. There's this to pick up a few more points of territory as well. Keanu Leave just said speed. Indeed. Good old Keanu is from speed. I agree. He's hurting my stones, so I will respond. And I will respond again, because Hani at head of 2 and 3 tends to be a pain. So we'll deal with that. You can't see it out there, but yeah, just out there is a lawnmower. Yeah, you can't see it, but I can hear it. Trust me, it's back there. All right, so going for the 30-point corner. I mean, that's fine. You can do that. We'll probably invade it later, but for now, we'll take the last big move. And now we're looking at the next set of large ones, which are here. And maybe here. Oh, he's telling me to play faster. All right, we'll defend. Seems fine. Okay, don't want him cutting through. Don't want him ataring through. All would be bad ideas. And now we'll expand. Because he's trying to build. It's trumping the corner. Don't cut me, you'll regret it. Good. So he's 1, 2, 3 lines. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Therefore, line by line, every time he responds, he's reducing himself. Does that make sense? We're strong here, so I can Hane. Can just go ahead and extend, not a problem. Because this doesn't go anywhere, the cutting point is defended. How do I know the cutting point's defended? Well, because if he Ataris, we just Atari him back, and there's nowhere to go here, so it's fine. I'll worry about my little cutting stones. Because they're adorable little cutting stones. We don't want them dying. Well, yeah, we've got that one. This is a big move. Probably the biggest move right now. I'm not going to try to kill him. We're just going to go ahead, connect on up and be safe. That's all we're doing. All we're doing. Don't want to do anything else. We're just saving our stuff. Once we're nice and solid and safe again, we can go and do the innovati times. I'm being capped. We usually respond to caps. I mean, I don't really have to, but... Alright. I'll defend. A little bit more defuncing here, right? That way I'm obeying my own rules. We respond to caps, shoulder hits, attachments, and... caps? Pincers. I like always, there's like always a fourth one that I'm like, what was that last one again? Alright, so we're nicely safe here. Great. Fantastic. He reduced me a bit, so we'll just reduce him a little bit. It's only fair, right? All's fair and fair, as they say. And then we'll just go ahead and make sure we're all nicely connected. So all of our stuff is solidly connected. Now, since the urgent, you know, not dying with my cutting stones, disconnecting or reducing his like largest area of the board. Now that all those urgent things are done, we'll go back into playing big moves, which is this invasion here. Thus, obeying the proverb, urgent before big. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look who's taking his time now. Oh, ho, ho, Mr. Go, 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 speed, speed, speed. What's up, Mr. Speedster? Poking. Is it time? I think it's time, right? I think 8 Qs and 9 Qs know about this invasion point. I kind of think they probably don't, hey? Well, you do now. That is the danger with the small knight into large knight. Yeah, it's trying to get a 30-point corner or whatever, you know? But on the downside... on the downside, you know? On the downside. Can be invaded. Now, normally I would play here and kill this one stone. Instead, I'm going to go under to be a little bit softer on him. Like, he's got pretty heavy reduction in. We're not going to follow that up by also murdering him. I feel like that would be a little on the rude side. Alright, a couple of big moves. We got this little guy. We got that one over here. Maybe a one-spacer doodadder. We'll go ahead and play this one. He might be threatening to wedge on the inside or something. We're just going to go ahead and defend up. Just going to D up. Okay. I get reduced. You get reduced. We all get reduced together. Unfortunately, I can play here, here, into here. And then I think the stone dies, which would be not great. But sure, here you go. Defend. I'll defend. I will just D up. Bum, 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 bum. Do a little wraparound. Just like so. Nice little wraparound. Could Atari, but then there might be like a Ko or something there, and there's no reason to go to Ko, you know what I mean? Last defensive move I'll play here. Let's see Hane's and I'll Hane back, I guess. But after that, we're going to go back to the bluey moves that I marked on the board. This one over here I really like, because he can kind of like ruin a lot of this territory, but if I turn, he kind of can't. Ooh, also, oh my god, I forgot to mark this one. How could I even forget? Yeah, look at that little guy. That one's a bit on the big side. Ooh, there. I don't think he can war. Maybe. I think if I play here, it's fine, but we'll go ahead and defend. We'll go ahead and defend, no problem. No problems at all. Main source territory, lower right, lower left. We've got the bottom side, left side, some change. He played a big move. That is pretty rough for us. I hate it when my opponents play this rough. I'll go ahead and play a big move here. Secures these little pointy points. He took that one, which is good. It's a good one to snag. That is a good one to snag indubitably. Indubitably. Now, obviously, these cutting stones in the middle of the board were dead. Obviously, they were dead because we didn't have to retreat across the entire board when we had the opportunity around, like literally here. We could have just begun to net. And now he's fully surrounded. Fully surrounded, right? And since he's fully surrounded, he has to make 2 eyes inside. That is really, really tough to do with no shape. This into this is awkward. We're going to play here instead. This area trumps this area, so we're reducing it. Always have your eye on the bigger side of the board. Forcing move. He can't push and cut. Well, I mean, he could, but it'd be kind of weird. There. Now he can't push and cut. Endgame, Sente. Taking the big move. Okay. Tower straight up. Second star to the right, then straight on till morning. Yeah, just tower it straight up to my friends. Be like, hey friends. How you doing, friends? Not too, he doesn't play too bad. He doesn't play too bad. It's just, he does have a critical mistake into his gameplay. Going in on this when you recognize that your opponent has a larger area, that means you're being reduced line by line. Like, it's pretty, doesn't require like counting everything. It's just, hey, I'm threatening to get, what was it? 1, 2, 3? 3 or 4 lines of territory. Your opponent was threatening to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're larger than you line by line. So the more you run them out, you're not actually gaining a profit. Unless they already had that area and you're gaining a new area. Okay, does that make sense? That was a big move. That was a big move, sure. Sure. That was a bigly. That was a biggin. That's a biggin too. That's... might not even be Sente if I'm being honest. Maybe here into like there is worth like the 6th drop. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Looks like a little someone's getting, dare I say it, Sente-ish. But I'm poking at him first. That is a threat to a monkey. This is a threat to... oh, okay. We can poke here, and then poke here, and it gets a little awkward. Because there's like multiple cutting points, like boop, 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 boop. So this area didn't turn into much. And this area didn't turn into much. So yeah, right now it's a battle of the 2 corners. The battle of the 2 corners. It's the unpublished Lord of the Rings novel that you didn't know that you wanted to read. But you did. The battle of the 2 corners. In it, Sauron's forces are split apart. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm going with that plot line. So he's got this one. We'll probably respond by playing here, not by playing here. Otherwise, he's got this one in Sente. That would be no good. There's also a better response to this whole sequence here, but that's okay. So if he plays here, we are doing this one, this one, this one. He plays there. We have to Atari. That's reading. Yeah, I guess you're right. It is kind of sort of reading. What do you mean kind of sort of reading? You literally read out the sequence. I mean, fine. That's fair, I guess. Some forcing moves on the Hane. I suppose. Ooh, this one's kind of nice, right? It threatens like bop, 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 and doot, doot, doot. So this should be a thing. Absolutamente. Cutting off that point might be worth, but I don't know for certain. So we're just gonna chill. He has to defend. That would get killed. Alright, that's about the best we can do, I think. So that an extra 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Almost 20 points here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially considering this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this is 15 here. So we have that. We definitely have that here. So we're only trying to make more territory in the bottom left-hand corner. And we've already got that. We've definitely secured that. We have definitely secured that. Not even a threat. Not even a threat. This is a thing-ish, kind of, sort of. I don't think this does anything, but I mean, now my endgame is gonna be fantastic. Just wait till my book on endgame comes out. Y'all gonna learn so much. No, really. Meanwhile, my actual book, book 2, rude. I'm just gonna go and play the safe one. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the safe one. Yeah, book 2, just waiting on. Book 2, just waiting on what's it called? The cover. Just waiting on ye old cover. I don't think this was the right way to kill this, by the way. Regretfully, I am not dead, but I got reduced here by, I don't know, a couple of points. Maybe 3. Something like that. Probably about 3. Probably about 3. Okay, got the Atari. Okay, so Byo-Yomi apparently. Atriari. Okay. Poke, 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 poke. Yeah, that's only like 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's gonna get a reduction there. I kind of think that there's like the cut here into the cut here. Honest. Yeah, I think there probably is something there, but it's fine, you know?
10、9、
I don't know.
6、
I literally don't know. Alright, gotta be careful here, as mentioned. I think I can take. Not reading. No reading, like I said, remember. No, read. Do 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 ba da ba da ba da ba. Alright, we are now HQ. Alright, so won by 10 points. Again, didn't kill anything. I don't like the kicking that he did, like I mentioned. I definitely don't like the 3-3. Because he didn't quite play it correctly, you have to be very, very careful because his turn becomes a threat to kill. Like, if I play here, he has to play this one. So we get a lot of extra strength here. If he plays here and then plays away and I turn, it doesn't matter because he's completely alive. It's irrelevant. I can like Hane, but I can't kill, so he's good. So that was a bit of a big difference. Again, no one should actually be playing this enclosure at the Q level especially because it's vulnerable to an invasion. So what is this stone doing? Like, wasn't this stone the enclosure? Why is that stone there then? If the real corner now is over here, and this one even can be attacked, what's the purpose of this thing? So you kind of have to be careful. I would have rather he'd like played here. If I play the same thing, it's a lot more difficult to actually, it's more difficult to actually live back in there. Like if you had something like this one, then this is what we're looking at here. He's alive still. Oh, Donatari. There we go. That makes more sense. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, the Atari was a mistake. Atari was a mistake. What if they push first? Push first, then go down? Just Hane, right? Yeah, you can just go in Hane. If they play there, you push again. If they play there, you can just go ahead and play that one. If they play there, you got that. Yeah, so it's only the Atari. If you play the Atari, that you're in trouble here, right? If they play here, you got that one, so you're fine again. Yeah, it looks like that's the way to go. Yeah, it looks like that's the way to go because this is literally the largest way they can make any kind of eye shape here. So you're good. You're good. There we go. So yeah, big difference. Like I said, big difference. Like I said. This was okay. This is not so okay. If he was trying to like lean over in here and grow this area, it would be a lot more interesting. He tried to grow this area and then he grew it in Gote, so I got to immediately begin reducing. And now this area is just inherently larger than this one, so I'm winning out on these exchanges. And then regretfully, the minute he starts trying to cut me, the question is, where is this going to go? Where is it going to live? Like, it can't escape, so how is it going to live? And even if it does, let's say it does. Let's say this is Sentei. And then that's Sentei. And then I forget to poke here, so I just like, I don't know, connect or something, and they play there. There we go, perfect. Well, then, it seems that this area is still really, really good. This is like 9 lines, so we're right back to square one. It's not good, right? And then here, like I mentioned again, you'd go ahead and attack the outside here because the question once more, where on earth is this thing going? Where is that group going? I don't know. Do you know? I have no idea where the group's going. Same thing here. Once again, where's the group going? So if you had a better read of cutting points, then you could do better in this game. I mostly let the cutting points and things go. And I didn't kill the cutting point things that didn't work. But if you got a better handle on cutting points, then you just fly past this 8Q game. It's not even, it's no big deal. So you can see immediately how one little adjustment in Black's play here would have made for a much, much easier game than the 10-point game we wound up with. Right? Does that make sense? Either way, hope you enjoyed this game. And as always, see you next time. Take care, buddy.